Dan Illman, Mike Beer, race number 8 at Belmont Park on Sunday, the Grade 1 Flower Bowl Invitational, a mile and a quarter on the inner turf. Fillies and mares running for $500,000 and perhaps a spot in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. Remember that those Belmont Clocker reports, those invaluable Belmont Clocker reports, available at drf.com/clocker for the entire Belmont Fall Championship meet. They're compiled by Mike Welsh, his ace clocking crew. They'll give you the skinny on the latest workouts leading up to the races, a perfect complement to your DRF past performances. Let's meet the field for the Grade 1 Flower Bowl, and there's a big name in here. Sister Charlie has just been utterly dominant in her races, and most folks are expecting her to be utterly dominant once again.
Yeah, and when you start going through the field, Dan, it's really hard to go against her. She's the top filly mare turf horse in the country right now, and this is not the strongest field she's ever faced.
And just in case Chad's entered an insurance policy, as we take a look at the Timeform U.S. pace projector, Theus, the number 5, she's a rabbit. She's been Sister Charlie's rabbit, basically in the Diana, basically in the Beverly D, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, they're going to run her back in here. This should probably really be coupled with Sister Charlie in here because it's not like they're sending her out there to try to win the race. You have to deal with her as her own wagering interest, but she's only in here to set the pace.
Ferdinanda is the number 1 for Barclay Tag. She got a stakes win against fellow Virginia breds last out at Colonial. We'll watch that race, and it was nice to see her get a stakes score. She's been in the money 13 of 18 in her career, mostly as a bridesmaid, but she readily runs by these overmatched horses. She ran well against Empress of the Nile 2 back at Saratoga, and they're trying to get a Grade 1 placing. I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. It seems like a win in this race is certainly beyond her reach. She's a pretty cool horse. I'm a fan of hers.
Sister Charlie won the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf last year. She's now won 5 in a row. She's got 7 triple-digit Beyer speed figures in a row. Let's go back to her race in the Diana. It was her first start, remember, of the year. That means it's a 7.5-month layoff, and she's catching Rushing Fall, her stablemate. She took advantage of the fast pace. She runs by Rushing Fall. Rushing Fall is a good horse, and she came out of this race, and her Beverly D, I thought, was tremendous.
Yeah, she's just really, really good. You know, she has an elite filly mare turf horse resume right now, Dan. She's won everything. She won a Jenny Wiley. She won a Breeders' Cup, 2 Dianas, 2 Beverly Ds. There's only one race missing right now. That's the Flower Bowl, and she's very likely to get it on Sunday.
Mrs. Sippy, the number 3, a European import for Graham Motion. She got her graded stakes win in the Glens Falls at Saratoga. We'll watch that race right now. We'll see that she's kind of in behind in the orange silks right now. She's going to bull her way in between horses. Santa Monica, the favorite in this race, isn't the most reliable horse in the world, Mike. At 11 furlongs, I like Mississippi. I think cutting back even slightly against Sister Charlie might actually work against her. And Empress of the Nile, who gets into second, is just another likable horse that might want even more distance.
Yeah, Mississippi, she got a masterful ride from Joe Rosario there. After she broke a little slowly, Rosario did everything right, and it kind of made the difference. She still ran well. You saw Empress of the Nile rally into second there. She actually gave up the good spot on the backstretch, and Mississippi took it, and then Empress of the Nile couldn't get to her at the end. I thought they both ran well, but what are they going to do with Sister Charlotte?
We got Theus. We talked about her already. She's here to set the pace. Lantiz, the 6, almost pulled off a big upset in the Ramsey Farm Stakes at Kentucky Downs last time out. She was almost 70-1 in this race. And we see her punching on in the 2-path right now, and she's only going to get beat a half length. This was a really big performance for her. Career best Beyer speed figure. She, I guess, can try to be close to Theus, and maybe she'll be the first one to attack, but that just means she's going to be attacking a fast pace with a beast chasing her.
Yeah, exactly. That's not really going to help her chances. I respect the fact that she's stepping up off the best race of her life, but this is way too tough.
Tommy Albertrani has gotten Bo Bell good. She had to have been a source of frustration after 14 straight losses. She's won 2 in a row. She'd appreciate a little cut in the ground. Here's her win at Saratoga. Non-winners of 1 other than. It's a good performance. Nothing, I don't think, out of the ordinary that would make Sister Charlie quake in her boots, but it's nice to see her find a winning profile.
Yeah, it's true. She was really struggling up until they got her to Saratoga this year, and then she won 2 in a row up there. I think she really does like it up in Saratoga. She ran well there last year, too. They're just taking a shot in this race, obviously.
But Sister Charlie, certainly the horse to beat. And Mike, you and I can't beat her. As we take a look at our top picks, she should win this race, and she should go on to be the chalk in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. I'm assuming Enable is not going to run after she tries the Arc one more time. 2, 3, 4, 6 for me.
Yeah, the same top three as you do. I just didn't see any reason to try to beat this horse.
No show wagering, by the way, Mike. I know you're disappointed. It's the Grade 1 Flower Bowl. 4:47 Eastern is the approximate post on Sunday. Best of luck.